The tragedy of Darth Maul, a weapon that forgot how to be human. You know Darth Maul as the terrifying Sith Lord who dueled Obi-Wan Kenobi, the one with the double-bladed lightsaber and the menacing stare. But what if I told you that Darth Maul was never truly a person? He was a trauma response that forgot how to be human. Today, on The Lore Guy, we're exploring the psychological tragedy of a child who was stolen, weaponized, and discarded, leaving behind a man who could only survive through hatred. This isn't just about Star Wars. This is about how childhood trauma creates weapons, not warriors. Let's uncover the truth behind the red and black face paint. Most fans see Maul's training as Sith discipline, but let's look deeper. Maul was taken from his mother as a toddler, before he could even form complete memories of love or safety. Psychologists call this the systematic stripping of empathy to create perfect weapons. Every scar on his body, every ritual marking, every moment of pain wasn't training, it was dehumanization. Notice how Maul never speaks of his past, never mentions his home, never shows attachment to anything but his mission. This wasn't Sith devotion. This was the psychological erasure of a person. Darth Sidious didn't just train Maul, he deleted everything that came before. Now let's address his survival after Naboo. Everyone celebrates his comeback, his return from being cut in half. But here's what casual viewers miss. 12 years of survival in darkness wasn't a victory. It was psychological torture. Look at his cave on Lotho Minor, the effigies of Obi-Wan Kenobi, the crude drawings on the walls, the mechanical spider legs he built from scrap. This wasn't resourcefulness. This was severe PTSD manifesting physically. His hatred for Obi-Wan wasn't revenge. It was the only thing keeping him alive. Without that hatred, he would have died in that cave. The very thing that made him a monster was also his lifeline. And this is where his tragedy deepens. When Maul finally escapes, he doesn't seek healing or peace. He seeks power, control, and most tragically, a replacement for the only relationship he ever knew. His obsession with Savage Opress wasn't brotherly love, it was trauma bonding. He recreated the toxic master-apprentice dynamic that destroyed him, this time as the master. History repeating itself through broken people. But the most misunderstood moment came at the end. On Tatooine, in Obi-Wan Kenobi's arms, Maul asks one simple question.
Tell me, is it the chosen one? He is. He will avenge us.
This wasn't a villain's last words. This was a traumatized child's first moment of peace. In that final second, the programming cracked, the weapon deactivated. For the first time since he was a toddler, he wasn't Maul the Sith, or Maul the survivor. He was just a person, finally free from the pain that had defined his entire existence. So was Darth Maul a villain? No. He was a victim who never got the chance to heal. And that's why his story resonates so deeply. We don't fear him because he was evil. We mourn him because he was broken in ways we recognize. The true tragedy of Darth Maul isn't that he died. It's that he never truly lived. He was never allowed to experience love, safety, or the simple joy of being human. The red and black face paint wasn't just Sith tradition, it was a mask hiding a child who was never given a chance to grow up. This is what the Lore Guy is about, looking beyond the surface of characters we think we know, and finding the deeper truths that make them human. Darth Maul wasn't a monster. He was a warning about what happens when we weaponize children's pain. What character's hidden tragedy should we explore next? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. If you want more deep dives into the psychology of fictional characters that casual fans miss, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Remember, the most tragic stories aren't about villains who are born evil. They're about people who were never allowed to be good. Until next time, this is the Law Guy, signing off.